Right, this video is for Kaylee, basically to show how the plugin Yoast works. Yoast I've put on all of the sites that I've ever done, including my own, and it's totally invaluable, but it's learning how to use it correctly. What we're going to do with Kaylee's homepage is actually use the search term life guide. That's something we decided on. Um, you'll notice on the front of my website it's web design Isle of Wight. But Kaylee doesn't want to limit himself to a region, and we're just going to use life guide. So the first thing you do is in the back of the site you find the page, and we want the home page, which at the moment you'll see is writer, investor, geologist, martial artist, which is great, but that's not what he wants to be found for. We're going to cover that on the About Me page, but the home page itself, which is the most important page of the site, we're going to use Life Guide. Right, you'll notice under the Publish part here, it's got SEO analysis and readability analysis. They're both connected to the Yoast plugin. Where you find that is you scroll down the page and then you'll see Yoast SEO. The aim is to actually have both of those little smiley faces on green, rather than at the moment they're on orange, but that's for that title that I mentioned, writer, investor, geologist, martial artist. So the first thing we do is up here, the focus key phrase is what you want to rank for. So we'll put life coach here. It's going to be diabolical at first. Right. Scroll down, you've got SEO analysis for life coach. And all these little red ones will tell you things that are wrong, which we know about anyway, really, because we've not used this key phrase before. The first thing that we want to do is I want to change the title of that page. So I'm going to put that as Life Guide. What I tend to do is I update by pressing publish over here with the green button every time I make an amendment, just in case it starts to update Yoast with a better score. So we look at the SEO analysis again, and there are tons. Okay. The most important thing that you need is this part here. It's got the SEO title. Now, that's the title of the page. Separator is the bit that comes in between and site title. We want to keep those, so we'll get rid of title and page. And we'll put Life Guide. These are the excerpts that Google will use if you haven't got anything in here, and it's the SEO title and the meta description. Then Google will just pick anything it decides to pick up from your homepage. So this is actually guiding it. Normally we'd have something a little bit longer as the SEO title, but it's in green, so it's okay. Then we want a meta description. Now you can't just make things up here. I'm going to be changing the text, but we want something with Life Guide in. Let me see if I can take a bit of this. It's actually, let's just take those two bits of text there. because they've actually got to appear on your page, otherwise Google sees you as just making something up. Life guide. I'll paste those two bits. Right, you can already see that's gone to orange. It needs to be green. The reason it's on orange is there are too many words. Want to live a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life. I think we'll just go with exercise, diet, sleep and meditation. And that's made that green again, which means that's a good thing. You probably won't notice it, but there's now a couple of things gone there. They've changed to green, but we need more than that, obviously, but we've only just started to do it. Right, so they're still both orange at the moment, even though I saved it. So let's have a look at what can be done. SEO analysis. Right, the key phrase and image, all attributes. So images on this page do not have all attributes with at least half of the words from your key phrase. Alt attributes is because Google can't see images, it just sees a blank space. So what you do is you actually put text in behind the image. So I'll have a little edit on this, and I'll go to the desktop view to make it easier to see. First thing that we're going to change is this main image here. When you open it up, you'll see design, you'll see advanced, and you'll see attributes. At the moment it's got Kaylee, aspiring author. We're going to put in life guide, maybe Kaylee Barker, life guide there. So that one's another point. I'm going to change the title heading here. So instead of that being a main title, H1, I'm going to reduce that down. I'm going to add life guide, make that be H1, which is the main title of the page. And I'm going to make the Kaylee Barker slightly smaller and not so important by changing that to an H3. Now that main title there, we don't need that anymore. So I have to think of something. Just take that bit of text. I mean, Kaylee can change this text after if he feels that it's wrong. But I just think it helps. Why are you here? Find your meaning in your life. Through life guide, Kaylee Barker. Whatever your key phrase is, which ours is life guide, you need to mention it several times throughout the site. Let's see if that's made any kind of a difference yet. I'll update it. It probably hasn't, but so we'll save that. Save that change. But you're kind of getting the idea. The Yoast section, you want to get all of these right. The SEO. Let's have a look. See, there's still more improvements that need to be made. It needs to be the text needs to be rewritten to incorporate that. I'm going to stop the video here, but it's really just to give you a guide. But by the time I finish with this today, these are going to be green, so the smiley face is going to be green. You've got another thing called readability. It's not so bad actually to be orange for that. It's basically that Google does a test to see how readable your content is. So it's like if you use a load of long-winded words and things like that, your score's going to be really low. I wouldn't focus on that one too much at the moment. The main one is to get that SEO right, which I'll do once I stop the video, but it's just to give you an idea.